SillyPseudonym, play more Nova Drift. And I'm not going to say anything about whether this is planned or not, other than mentioning that just then. Because otherwise my plans will fall apart. Let's try Salvo, sure. Dare I try another Discharge build? Maybe. There's the research body. Let's see what happens. Unfortunately, we cannot reflect back the dragon attack, but getting up in their faces and attacking that way seems to work well enough. Trying to save up for a few more rerolls. Maybe Ataraxia. I just don't know if Ataraxia is worth it with this build, but I kind of still like it anyway. I have mixed feelings about it. Now you are going to be more challenging. Just what I need. 5 of them. 6 of them. More. Alright, well. Let the Singularity handle those. Not happy about it eating all my experience points. On one hand, some of the random elements are good to have. I do enjoy that not every wave is known. All that fun stuff. There can be variants. At the same time, things that eat your experience points like singularities, when they happen too often, feel rather cheap in the game. I don't know. It just feels like there's... especially with builds that take a long time to get off the ground. I feel like singularities can really mess you up. If they come during the wrong wave or appear too often, that can be a fair amount of experience points that you lose. It's not as bad with builds that are fairly strong at the start, but it's definitely more noticeable when you have things that are much slower. Well, there's the Ataraxia. I'll take it. If I go a shield build, what will I need? I'll need the shield cooldown, of course. I will need... do I want Blink? Warp Strike doesn't do much for me. Leaf on the wind, Leaf on a wind, I forget, might be worthwhile, which needs Streamline. Shield effect radius. Weaponized shields could be good. Radiant shields, not so much. So, focus shields. Obsession. Do I want obsession here? Try and see. Kinetic boost for apotheosis, maybe. Let's get volatile shield so we can get discharge out. Outrage module. We don't want that. Radiant shields. Do we want radiant shields? Oh, did I accidentally banish focus shields? I should not have if I did. Because weaponized shields would actually be quite good. Oh well. Yeah, I thought I banished radiant shields. We'll see. I'll take one galvanic. No, there's focus shields. Alright, good. Banish that one. Banish propulsive munitions or flash shielding. I don't think we need Tempest Break, really. There's Discharge. Take armor here. We have Discharge, so we can get rid of our weapon, I suppose. Sure. A revelation. Banish double tap. Banish heavy caliber. Take regeneration. Take focus shields. Take 4 energized shields. I have no weapon when I have no shield, so that is a bit of an issue. Probably want to get Omni Shield here. Yet again. Come on. You can die. Last stand is probably not going to be very useful. Shield durability would be very good, though. Yeah, I'll get the shield durability. That almost ended badly, but it didn't, so all's well that ends well. Rebuke, I think I want to banish. I think I just want to banish Rebuke. I also want to banish Rapid Reconstruction, but I'll take the weaponized shields. Now the outer blue bubble that you can sometimes see there. Anything in that radius I do more damage to. Need to be careful till I get my shields back up. Don't know if I want Maelstrom. I do probably want regenerative shields as well as reflexive shields. I'll get the regenerative shields. Channeling for better regeneration. Moving toward Omni Shield, perhaps? Sanctuary might not be bad either. Or do I want more damage? Let's get some more damage going. Purge could be useful here. Adrenal module's fine. I think I want the quartz shielding, though. Dying Star. I don't think I want Dying Star. Could take Kinetic Boost. Look for Apotheosis, maybe. And I do want Sanctuary, which requires Aegis here. We'll get the Kinetic Boost. Two convoys. It's a nice little bonus I was not expecting. Energized shields. Corrosion. To get down towards purification. I don't want Celestial Lance. Just banish that. I don't want ally specialization. I'll take an efficiency. I don't think I want Gemini Protocol. So what do I want left here? Corrosion, I suppose. All right. Maybe I shouldn't try this after all. Beyond my piloting skills. Yeah, as I said, beyond my piloting skills. All right, where are you heading? Bottom side? All right, that's tolerable. This is less good, though. Right now, my big concern is, do we do enough damage? I'm not convinced that we do. That pairs naturally what we already have. I don't like that cooldown reduction, but I do want Sanctuary, so let's get this barrier. Yet more of you. Orbs of Discord could be interesting here. Omni Shield, though, I think is what I want. Do I want Conversion? I don't think it does much for me. I think, in fact, it does more to banish it, because with Research Body, I get 1% more shields and hull for each banish mod. I think that'd actually be, in the long run, better for me. Could be wrong, but Rare Wild mod will banish it as well. Propulsive munitions we're not going to use. Skirmish. Are we going to do a lot of crash damage? Probably not. Okay, so what do we have left? Spontaneous Generation is fine. Energized Shields is always good. Purge. We'll take an Energized Shields. Trying not to get killed by utter stupidity, just normal stupidity. And let's get Purification. More burn damage, more ignite duration, and we get some recovery from it. I'd like to get Omni Shield, but I think we need Purification. That additional damage is going to add up quickly. I would banish you if I could, but I cannot. Guess we take Adrenal Module. I was going to say, that's probably not a good position for me to be in. Probably not a very good idea at all. Take Aegis for Sanctuary unlock, I think. The reflexive shields is also good. All right. Just trying to stay where we can apply lots of burn damage to this enemy. Hopefully without doing that too often. Come on. There we go. There's Sanctuary. Decreases our thrust, so we may actually want improved thrusters. But more crash knockback resistance, more shield effect power, and base shields. And you recover some shields based on how much you're missing. Yeah, this is why I want Omni Shield, I think. Even Deadly Wake, some way of me being able to do damage to the enemy when my shields are down. Or increasing my shields so that I have a larger supply, pretty much, of weapon resources, which in this case is also my shield resource. Omni Shield lowers my hull to 15% of maximum, but greatly increases my shield damage resistance, shield effect power. I'm just going to purge that one, but I'll take the Omni Shield. Alright, do I want to get rid of Solar Heart? Probably. Do I want to do it now? I think I'll just take the reflexive shields. Discharge is more responsive than I thought it would be to the enemies. It's decent at hitting the enemies that are close to you, spreading out to, for example, getting those crates from the convoy. Definitely more than I thought it would. It's not perfect by any means, but it does better than I expected. Well, Rampage is actually interesting here because it gives me more hull and shields than Obsession takes away. So for each wild mod, I lose 1% max hull and shields. This one gives me 3. Maybe worth taking it just for that. But I'll take energized shields here first. A 10% because remember, excuse me, it's being doubled. So Obsession doubles it, so it's a 10% increase. Even though it also lowers it by 1% or 2%. That also doubles. So it's not a perfect solution, but it's nice. Do I want Orbs of Discord? Do I want Solar Heart? Kind of like a mini dying star. How much extra burn damage is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 12% more burn damage. Don't really know if that'd be worthwhile yet, but it is a way of scaling my damage beyond what I have currently. And I'm pretty much run out of other ways to do damage other than... We'll try it. Go this route instead of the Dying Star route. See how effective it is. Phone call, always fun. Through the mystery of editing, you will not miss a thing. And we have returned. Hello, Seraph. Nice to see you again. Let's not stand in the middle of that, shall we? Quantum decoherence is a thing. I'm on Banish Last Stand, I think. And we finally have the Void, which we cannot banish. I'm not going to take Dying Star, I don't think. Am I? I'm worried about damage scaling. It is a way of damage scaling. If I take a couple of Masochisms, I might be able to take Dying Star. Oh boy, this may be stupid, but we'll see. We will see. Hello again, Void. I'm not going to use Purge, I don't think. So I shall Purge. Hypermetabolism, maybe. Hull strength, maybe. Absorption's useful, Force Armor's useful. Juggernaut, questionable. Improved thrusters. Dying Star. Get some improved thrusters. See if we can survive this insanity. But it is a self-inflicted insanity, so I can't complain overly much. Oh. Eating all my experience points. Not very nice of you. Oh, wait, never mind. You gave me back most of them. I take back half of the bad things I've said about you. Oh, what do we wish? Emergency system stabilization. Tempted to get stabilization. Don't really need power reserves, but Scorching Wake isn't bad either. Streamline. Don't care very much about hull size, really. I think I'd die pretty quickly once Tempest Break kicks in, but with emergency systems, maybe not. Take stabilization. This is probably my most banished build I've yet seen. It's a very focused one. Not 100% focused. If I had done a little bit differently, I could have taken less burn damage, for example, and focused more on shields, but it's still pretty powerful, I must say. Better watch my shield here. Bouncing back a lot of attacks and not giving enough time to recover. Yep, just fire up there. More rerolls I may not be able to use any more of, but you know what? I'll take them. With Ataraxia, at least we get, Ataraxia. At least we get some power up attractions. So, that's something. I'm not going to use Death Blossom, so I can banish it. I don't need power reserves. Streamline emergency systems. Guess I'll take the emergency systems just in case. Probably won't actually use it, but... Or more likely, once I use it, I will die anyway, is the likely outcome. But you never know. Some more rerolls that we're running out of things that we will want to banish, but we have more of them. Oop, comets coming in hot. What do we want to banish? I still might want Hull Strength. Still may want Deadly Wake. Agility. We'll get the Agility. A little bit more control over which direction I'm going could be the difference between life and death. These minefields are somewhat annoying. Oop. Yeah, that's a good way of getting flattened. Thankfully, we had enough shields to survive it. Ooh. I think I take the energized shields. It's another 10% increase in shield regeneration. You know, you're very annoying. Trying to position myself so I get launched away from the singularity. Not fall directly into it so much. They got killed at least. As much as I was worried about it, I do think we needed that extra burn damage. I am getting very annoyed of you. Thank you very much, Comet. Happy to have you around. Alright, more energized shields. Do we need any more masochism? I don't think so. I'm going to banish it. I'm still tempted by Rampage, I will admit. And Hypermetabolism to an extent. 90% regeneration rate is good. Losing 30% of my hull and shields, not so good. I'm going to just banish it. I would banish Phantom Strike if I had any left. So what do I want instead? Strafe? That unlocks Apotheosis, which also removes 20% of my hull and shields. But not colliding with enemies anymore would be very helpful. Maybe even necessary to survive certain waves. Not certain. Whew, that's a lot of damage going on here. This is when you wish you had that hull plating. Oops, shields are down. And shields are back. Yep, you just stay right there. Let friend Comet come along and help. This is going to be tricky. This is going to be even more tricky. Oop. Okay. Do I want energized shields or do I want some rampage? Let's try rampage. I actually get 2 of them once again, thanks to Obsession. I actually gain a little bit of hull and shields from it. I think this is enough rampage. Any more and I won't be able to control this. But it's interesting. Until you die. Well, probably shouldn't have taken that rampage, but I was just curious to see how it would work out, and it wasn't incredible, but I had fun with it. As ever, thank you all for stopping by.